Hi, I'm Christopher with Funtown RV, and today we're going to do a walkthrough with the Cherokee fifth wheel. Starting right off, right here, you have your plug-ins for your satellite and cable and power, and you run that through right here so you don't have to keep your doors open while you're at your campsites. They are magnet doors. All you have to do is shut them just like that. You have propane on both sides. The control right here is how you control which tank it's running off of. And you can run off both tanks at the same time or run off one or the other. If it's green, that means we're having propane. If it's red, it means we need to fill back up. Next, we're going to work right down here. Little latch right there. We have a spare tire right in here. Battery disconnect for whenever we're storing the camper or whenever you're not going to be using it for a little while. Latch that right back. For your leveling system, you're going to hit the up and down arrow to turn it on. Auto level, hitch height. After you hook up for the first time, it'll remember hitch height. That way, whenever you are leaving the campgrounds and you're about to hook back up, you just hit it, it goes back to that level. You'll hit retract all when you are hooked up to your truck. And then light right here should be your front light. Looking right out here. Makes it easier for easier docking back to your camper. Here is the other side of propane that I promised you, that second tank. Right here is where you're going to find your trailer information and your tire information, your weights, what pressure, and so forth. Right here, simple latch right there. Access all the way through. Outside shower. Right here, we're going to have a couple of different things. First is going to be your city water connection. That's what you're going to use anytime you're at a campsite or a facility that offers water hookup there. Right here in the center is going to be your fresh tank. That's what you're going to fill previous to going if you're going to be dry camping, boondocking, etc. You have your satellite and cable hookups right here. And then your black tank flush. So after you are done dumping your black tank, you hook your hose up to there, it'll flush your tank out. Right next to that, we're gonna have your water heater, your enoid rod right here. And then to turn it on for electric, you're gonna see right under here to turn it on. And then right here is your pressure relief valve. So you always wanna, once you hook water up, when the enoid is in and it's not bypassed, you will just click that just to make sure that water is in it before you turn it on. So right here and right here, this being the access to your water heater, this is where the furnace vents are going to come out. You're going to want to get vent covers for these. Reason is dirt doggers like to go in there and make a home. They could cause damage. That will definitely outweigh the cost of a vent cover. As we work our way around here, see we have the sewer outlet and galley tank. It's going to be your gray water and black water. Whenever you're dumping those, you always want to dump your black tank first and then dump your gray. The reason why is that gray water is going to have that soapy water that'll flush out your sewer hose. And then as we're working our way past here, you'll notice that it has a green cap on there. That means your tires are nitrogen filled. Then we have some more access right here for storage and for your power cord whenever you're not using it. This is where your power will hook up. Then working our way right here. Sewer hose storage right through here. Always suggest take a gallon Ziploc bag, put that 90-degree in there, and then your straight hose in here. That way that 90 may have some dirty stuff in there. You can just store it in your front compartment. License plate will go right down here. And if you notice right up there, it is pre-wired for a rear camera. And then depending on which options you go with, some of them actually have audio too. It's very helpful whenever you're backing up or as you're driving down the road. Working around this side, right down here, we have the LP Quick Connect. That way for outside grilling, you're able to hook it up and run off your tanks that are on your camper. And then working back through here, Notice our nice slide out, and then our steps right here. Right before we work our way inside, you notice, quick, easy to put up, just like this. And then whenever you are bringing them down, you want to make sure your door is all the way open. We're going to pull this lever right here and bring it on down. Set it down just like that. And now we'll work our way inside. All right, now that we're inside, let's take a look at a couple of different things. First, down here, we're gonna have our breaker and fuses. One of the great features about this is if a fuse goes out, it'll light up next to it. That way you don't have to sit there with that pesky test light trying to figure out which one it is. Right here, we notice we have our fire extinguisher, and then working our way up to our control panel. So this is how we're gonna check our battery level, tank levels, and so forth by pressing each one, whether it's our battery is fully charged, and then if we notice all our tanks are empty right now. Both our gray tanks and both our black tanks. This is how we're gonna control our inside lights, our awnings, and our slide. Great feature is you also have that control just by touching the button here. I can turn all the lights off and turn them all on just by this. Just like that, super easy. And then you go right back through and click them back on. Control slides and kitchen lights here. We have our thermostat control right here. So this is where you'll control your furnace for the whole camper, but you can also control the AC for up here. And then the second AC will be controlled by the thermostat normally in the bedroom. We have the second slide right here that will be controlled for the bunk room. Now we'll work our way into the kitchen. We have our sink cover right here. Gives you extra counter space whenever you need to use it, but one thing you want to make sure of is that it is in place or that it's safely stored away whenever you're in transit. Plenty of cabinet space throughout here. Plenty of drawers, storage. One thing you want to make sure of, your stools or chairs, wherever they may be, you need to make sure they don't interfere with where your slides come in. So this runs in a straight line, so both slides are able to come all the way in and be secure. We're going to work this way to our fridge. Fridge and freezer, ooh, nice and cold. What we want to do here, anytime you're not moving it, you're just going to push that little latch that way, make sure that it is locked. I have our stove right here. Great thing, tons of counter space. Be able to bring it down, use it for anything you need to. Whenever you need to cook, bring it up. It is not for any hot items. It is glass, so it's not for hot plates. Able to turn it on through here, and that pretty light to turn on, that way you know which one you're using. We have our lights up top, microwave for all that popcorn, and then push lights throughout the camper. And then working our way back this way, pantry with magnet. And then TV is going to be right here. We have your TV with the little light for the blue light right there. And then right through here, you're going to have plugs in your satellite and cable hookup. We have a remote to our fireplace. Super easy control. You can change the color, the temp, all controlled right there. And then our radio for playing our speakers inside and out. One of the great features about this one, you're able to have a TV and take this TV and get another mount. So you're able to mount it outside. Whenever you're done, bring it right back in there and hook it right back in the living room. Working through here with the blinds. So if you want to just let in some light, but you don't want it all the way open where people can see in, it's a great feature. If you don't want any light in, or if you want all the light in. We have our lights right here. Just click lights back here and click lights up here. We have our ceiling fan up top, which is controlled by the control panel. Chairs right here. We have our vibrate, our light, and our heat. Then make sure you stay toasty in the wintertime. Light control, and then just clicking to turn off. USB ports back there. And those zebra blinds all the way throughout the living area. And now we'll work our way into the bunk room. 2 bunks. Easy lift. Plenty of storage underneath. You have plugs and USBs right on the wall and a TV mount right here. That way everybody's able to have fun and have plenty of room. And now we'll work our way up to the bedroom. All right, great feature. We're able to have this shelves right here. Then whenever we don't need them, we're able to open up to the closet on both sides. And we just secure those whenever we're moving by that little snap right there. And plenty of lights, always. And plenty of storage back behind here. We have a bed right here. Right in the front of the bed, of course, we have our TV set up right here. The drawers underneath. And then bed always, we're gonna lift up. We're gonna have storage. That's where you'll store your extra tables, your chairs, and so forth. And then easy push back down. And now over here, we're gonna have our slide controls as soon as you get in the bedroom. Able to bring that in whenever you're storing it. And then also have our light controls right here. That second AC control for the bedroom is gonna be controlled right here. That way, if the kids wanna be nice and toasty, but you wanna be warm, you're able to control those different temps. Now that we're in the bathroom, I want to show you our toilet first off. So super simple, easy use. You want to hold it down lightly. That way you can get a little water in there for usage. And then once you're done doing the deed, you're going to push it down and you're done. Right up top, right above the toilet, we're going to have the fan and the easy knob control to be able to open that up, cool off your bathroom, or get out any unwanted smells. And then push lights up top for easy use. That's it. Again, I'm Christopher with Funtown RV, and thanks for watching our walkthrough on a Cherokee fifth wheel.